While out on the grueling and harsh streets of Brazil carrying out a police operation, these officers encountered a wild and peculiar swinging of a door in an abandoned hospital.
Caralho, bicho, que é isso, mano? Cuidado, Judá. Cuidado, mano. Que é isso, mano?
Mano, não tem nada.
Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Mano, que é isso, bicho? Caralho, mano. Bora, mano.
Deus me livre, mano.
Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Vai, mano. Corre. Caralho, mano. Que é isso, bicho?
The officers were carrying firearms, going about their operation with procedure. When they turned the corner, they passed a swinging door, something that may not be too extraordinary on a windy night, but this door wouldn't stop swinging, and it was doing so very aggressively, something extremely strange and out of the ordinary. The police officers gathered around the door to marvel at the strange sight. They closely inspected the door, with the man behind the footage taking a further step back to assess the situation. It was as they were looking that a loud and unexpected bang came from their surroundings. Unsure of what to do, the police officers retreated back the way they had come and aborted their mission. The YouTube channel, Sidestep, Adventure into History, is run by two old friends who share a love of exploration and history. A few years ago, they headed into a woodland in Georgia, USA, where they found an abandoned house. It was as they were exploring under the house that they heard a strange sound coming from above their heads.
See, along this big beam right here, and there's the old board and batten would have come off that would have divided this like into one room, like Dan said earlier. And then like this was added on later, which still doesn't add up to the age, or what looks like the age of the chimneys. And I'm gonna pass this back to you, Mr. Dan. And I'm gonna try to crawl over there where those Coke bottles are. See if I can get the flower rubs out of my face. So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that? Oh, that's weird. Here. That is strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
That was weird. All right, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else.
Hello.
Sounded just like footsteps.
It's not funny.
No.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Not funny at all.
No, not cool. Not cool. I told you this place felt creepy. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So I hope you guys have... All right, that's it. Come on.
You can say all goodbyes you want.
Let's go.
I'm gone.
Both men pulled out from under the house and headed into the main compartment where there was nothing. There was no one. The two men became very creeped out and started to back away from the house. What they had experienced wasn't normal, and unlike anything they had in the past. It was as they were further away from the house that they started to feel more scared and more uncomfortable. Something just wasn't right at all. It was at that point they decided to end the video. In another similar video, a man's car breaks down on the side of the road, which is when he encountered this stranger who emerged from the woods.
Buddy, how you doing? Oh, just some cruisers, man. That's crazy shit. This guy's crawling at me like it's goddamn. What's up, dude?
At first, it sounds like the man in the woods is replying to the stranded man's questions, but that is until he gets on his hands and starts to rapidly crawl towards the man. Sometimes while you're out and you're near a forest, then nature calls. It's not unusual for men to urinate against a tree while they are outside, but what is unusual is for someone to be watching you while it happens, which is what happened with this Reddit user.
What the bro? Okay, cool.
The man turned back around and saw this strange woman's face in the window. It was impossible to identify how old she was, and who knows how long she had been standing there for. She didn't seem to move either. Slowly, the man started to creep towards the strange woman. Slowly, though, as to not create any violence. It was as he got closer to the door that the face in the glass started to disappear, and by the time he had got to the door, she was completely gone. Working overnight as a security guard in a shopping center is a very hard job as it is, especially when you work alone. So imagine how difficult it would be to work alone at night and you notice some suspicious activity straight out of a horror video game. Well, this Reddit user found out. The cart was out of the way, facing the wall when suddenly, it started to spin. The cart reversed away from the wall and started to go around and around and around in circles, slowly increasing in speed as it did. There was no one in the room where the footage was taken from and everything else stayed stationary. It was something so strange to see and likely made the security guard very scared to work the rest of his shift and likely shifts in the future. Working overnight as a security guard in a shopping center is a very hard job as it is, especially when you work alone. So imagine how difficult it would be to work alone at night and you notice some suspicious activity straight out of a horror video game. Well, this Reddit user found out.
Word it from here.
Oh, Andrew. No way. No way. Jim.
Send me the video when you...
Oh, I'm gonna.
The best is when the other one comes over. It's like it didn't want to see the front of it, you know? That's how
Yeah.
it's funded so that he didn't have to look at it no more, whoever's in that room. Oh my God.
Jim.
Madeline, you didn't see... Come and look at the second one. Here comes the second one. No, the second one's moving now.
No way.
Watch the second one, then the second one falls off. And the lady comes in from Dude Died Night, she don't know what to say. She was like...
She was on FaceTime with somebody.
Watch the second one. Any second now.
It happens.
Look, here goes.
It
Look.
happens.
Look.
This does not happen.
Look, the ghost. Look,
Look at it.
who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning the cycle. It's got to be spinning.
No
There's no
way.
way
It's
that
not
this
bolted
spin.
out?
There's no. I don't care if it's bolted or not. They don't spin like that. Mine ain't bolted in my house. Mine don't come and walk around my.
That's
living
true.
room.
That's true.
Look.
Look how that one just came out. How'd it come out like that?
Mm-mm.
That was pushed out. I don't
Yep.
care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me too. I can't wait to show everybody.
Look here, wait.
Where's Keith?
Show them the thing. Look here. Look at this. Look Look at Tom.
No way.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm showing them the ghost in the back.
The ghost?
Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry.
We'll die.
They'll die. The laundry, all the laundry things are there.
Yeah.
They just start moving. They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it.
Are they on?
Come and look. Yeah. But it's crazy. I
No,
never saw
this
anything like
makes
it in my
no
whole
sense.
life.
The cart was out of the way, facing the wall, when suddenly it started to spin. The cart reversed away from the wall and started to go around and around and around in circles, slowly increasing in speed as it did. There was no one in the room where the footage was taken from, and everything else stayed stationary. It was something so strange to see, and likely made the security guard very scared to work the rest of his shift, and likely shifts in the future. It's not uncommon to see drunks or drug addicts in the street during the night. However, in a suburban neighborhood, it is not common to see someone crawling through your garden during the early hours of the morning. This is the footage caught by this Reddit user's neighbor on his video doorbell. In the video, the moving creature is lumpy with long arms and very long legs. It is hard to see what it is because it is dark and in black and white, but the only logical explanation is that it is a drunk coming home from a fun night out. But there is also a part that could be far more sinister. The position of the thing isn't human, so what if it is some sort of creature, beast or animal? Either way, it's a good job that no one was there to encounter it. Some nights, you don't get a very good night's sleep for whatever reason. Could be the way you sleep, what you're sleeping on, or maybe even your surroundings. Well, this Reddit user found out the hard way that sometimes there are things in your closet.
I really don't think I'm ever gonna be able to escape this shit. Listen to it. Listen to that pedaling. Jesus. I mean, this is my whole closet right here. It's my kitchen. And here we go with this shit again. I'm just gonna wait and see how long it goes. Because I never not. Stop! Okay, that works. Okay, so it seems to be wanting to happen now more in the afternoon, but just to prove there's nothing there. Jesus Christ. This is the cord in question, the coax cable, and you can see here it goes directly from here down to my Wi-Fi. So I could, I guess, open it like this, but one, I would probably be in the way of the camera here since I'm standing here, but let's try and test this. Here's the door latched all the way shut. I mean, I'm pulling on that pretty hard and it doesn't come out. But if I were to do this and open it, that just kind of pulls the Wi-Fi back. So, I mean, if this cord was the thing that was pulling it, this probably would have knocked off, but I don't know. Yes, absolutely we can, because I think everyone is obsessed with this and the fact that I do not have it secured. But as you can see, this goes to my modem, and that is all. It's an old building, so in front of every apartment they've had to drill holes and then feed these in through, you know, all this to kind of update it. But this building was built in 1932, and if you can't tell, hasn't really been updated too much since 1932. Oh. You gotta be kidding me.
During the night, the man was woken up by a banging on his closet door. When he shouted, the door opened and all the banging seemed to stop. In the morning, the banging was still continuing, and so he opened the closet door, and inside, there was nothing. He had tried different methods and even started to move around his wires to try fix the issue, but it didn't work. When the noise started again, the man flung his door open, and inside, there was still nothing. Just empty space.
Oh! What the f***? Oh my god! No! Come on! I'm coming! I can see!
Luke Brundle is a cyclist who tends to upload videos from his rides, so this clip where he found a satanic ritual site is something far from his typical content.
I think around here is a good place to actually set up camp.
Here?
Yeah, because it's flat, and it's pretty good because actually right now, oh man, we're at the top of a hill, but we're, hold on a sec. It took us a hell of a long time to get to where we want to set up camp. As you can see, it's just after sunset, so we actually planned on getting here earlier, but anyways, swimming and some really nice roads and whatnot kind of got in the way of that. So, but yeah, we are definitely tired, and we're going to set up camp. This is an ideal space because you can't really see it, but we are on the top of a hill, and we're guarded by another hill that's even higher, and so this is a really great space. So anyway, I'm really glad we made it. So we're going to set up camp now.
Dude, I'm tired as dude.
Dude, the snow is a challenge right now.
What?
The snow is a challenge. My legs are working. Oh.
This is a workout for you? Okay.
Right now,
Fucking.
with the miles we did, yeah. But it's not the miles, it's the intensity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, motherfucker.
Got that, yeah.
I have no clue how you didn't get hypothermia today.
Well, you know, I did ride afterwards. That was the thing.
Shit, wait, hold on. Alright, let's go.
Did you find another tick?
Nah, I don't know. Fucking pinchy, or whatever you call it. Little spikes. Dude, I just want to shower and lay down. Shit you get me into.
Yeah, but we have s'mores with us. We have graham cracker and we have chocolate.
Yeah.
Campfire. Yeah. But that's after you lettuce and sardines, young man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we could find some dry firewood. That would be kind of nice.
Yeah. Wonder what your parents must think of you doing all this crazy shit. Dude, you're with me. Alright. Alright. I am not camping anymore. Dude, alright, dude. I know I said with the satanic shit, but it's a joke. I'm not serious, man. Dude, I don't want to camp. I don't want to camp anymore.
Yeah, but there's nothing. We can camp.
Dude.
Dude, this doesn't have to, like. We can camp fine. There's nothing out here to get you. Look,
Yeah, then what the was that noise, huh?
just take a look. It's
Dude, you need to calm your tits. I know this is my last night.
How about I take it down a notch?
Dude.
And we enjoy the night, you know?
Yeah, enjoy the night with.
You know what? Hey. Hello?
Dude, Lucas. All right, yo.
Yo, chill. You're joking, right? You're joking.
No, just chill. Just take it down a notch. There's nothing out here, like, to get you.
You're a man. You're a asshole. You're a asshole.
Luke and his friend had just spent the day cycling and swimming in the sea and decided to finish the day by camping in a local forest. Once they had found the perfect spot to camp, Luke and his friend decided to explore the area when they stumbled on a strange, satanic square in the middle of the forest. Luke's friend was terrified and didn't want to camp there any longer. Luke tried to assure him that everything was going to be okay, but a stick cracking off in the distance made him even more terrified. Luke once again tried to reassure him, but once there was another cracking sound, that was enough to make both of them scatter. Jasko and his friend Chris have been a part of many spooky adventures, but this one still sticks with both of them today. It takes place in a haunted house, and after splitting up, things really got strange.
Who just made that noise? Was that you, James? Scumbag? I said provoke, so I'm going to provoke. But James did bad things, so I think it's warranted, you know? Can you turn the lights on again for me? Someone literally turned the lights on earlier. Can you please do that again? There's some weird stuff happening upstairs. I did unplug the lights, but show us your power. Turn them on. Let's see what you got. I just saw something moving to that bathroom door. I could be wrong. Somebody in the bathroom, can you walk by that again for me? Cover up that doorway? I saw like a little shadow walk by that block of light. That was like somebody sliding upstairs. And then it sounded like a shuffle or something. Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. The light just flickered. There's only two switches. There's a switch there. There's a switch there. They were not working earlier.
Vengeful ghost.
Vengeful ghost. Jeez, you scared the freaking crap out of me. You want me to come upstairs? Guys, I'm building courage. Building courage. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up. I got this. Alright, there's a kids' room, there's a brothel, there's rooms in the back, there's a room on the left. You want me to come in the kids' room is what it sounds like? Is anybody in the brothel right now? Any woman of the night? Any gentlemen who are looking... Okay, holy shit.
$19.20s.
Yo, that's not long after all the bad stuff happened here. That was a voice. That was literally a voice. Oh my god. Whose voice did I just hear? Was that a woman in the brothel? It literally sounded like a woman's voice.
1920s.
It just said it again. 1920s. Are you guys happy that I left you a nice crisp $20 bill? That adjusted to inflation is probably like hundreds of dollars. You guys can take that home. You can keep that. I promise. It's yours. What the f was that? That sounded like a male's voice. It sounded really aggressive. I was gonna spend some time in the brothel, but maybe I won't.
Misunderstandings.
Alright, well, can you clarify what you mean by misunderstandings? Guys, I'm all alone right now in an old brothel above a saloon where 2 people were killed, children were tortured, and a lot of awful things have happened. I am not alone here, I promise you. There's something evil that does not want me here right now. What room do you want me to go into? I hate when it gets quiet like this. Okay, what the hell is going on?
Look at it.
Look at it? It just said look at it. I don't know what it wants me to look at, but obviously this is a room right here. Kid's name, literally in the closet, like we said, which doesn't even make sense. I don't know if this is what they were talking about. They said that. That looks more written, but they said that one of the kids scratched their name.
In at the clearing.
The clearing? What about the clearing? I'm at the clearing.
50.
50. You want more money? Is the clearing the brothel? Was that $20 not enough? Damn, y'all are some hustlers. Guess I'll have to go to the ATM and get some more money out. I better get some out of it though. I'm at the clearing. It said 1920s. It literally said 1920s twice. You guys can see that, which is actually insane. Misunderstandings. I don't know. Who am I talking to right now?
Somewhere in the fog.
Somewhere in the fog? Sorry guys, I just want to see if I can find this kid's name really quick, because I didn't see it earlier. Whoa, what the f***? That plastic was just moving or something. Did you guys hear that? Alright, I don't know, maybe the kid's name is something over here. I'm just gonna take it as that's one of the names, but... Yeah, what am I hearing? I'm hearing some weird shit right now. Again, you guys gotta remember this was the room where kids were locked up, tortured, literally locked the door while they were inside it, did not let them out for probably days at a time is what we understand. This is a horrible story, this is a sad story. I'm glad we were able to come here and like see this place, but what? Is somebody down the hall right now? What the f was that? That was literally down this hall. Hello? James, is that you? What the hell's... What the fuck? Oh my god! What the f? There's no way. That f***ing door. There's no breeze in here. There's no way that should have just happened.
Chris heard a shuffling sound coming from above him, followed by a flashing of a light bulb downstairs from where he heard the noises. He knew he had to investigate. As he headed upstairs, he started to search to see if there was somebody there, but there wasn't. For one moment, he turned his back, and once he turned again, he noticed the door swinging in the breezeless room. It was at this point things started to feel real for Chris. He then met up with Jasko to settle down for the night, where things didn't get much better.
Wow.
Time to leave.
Yeah. Listen, car keys are right here.
I think our flight got moved to 1 a.m.
I would not be mad at that. So, yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am not tired in the slightest, but tennis is on, Australian Open. That was a voice. I'm going to watch some tennis. Hopefully I'll fall
Turn that shit up as loud as you can, please.
Oh, here's... Anyways, I appreciate you guys. If you caught anything we may have missed, please let us know. Apart from that, cameras are connected to generators. We got Chris's camera over there. We got my camera here. So it's pretty lit up here. Don't really care. The more light, the better. So I'll get more comfortable and stuff in a sec. But yeah, good night, Chris.
Good night, Jasper.
The friendly ghost.
Oh, so comfortable. Nothing like a hardwood mattress.
Honestly, and I mean this, all things considered, this isn't too bad.
No, it's really not. I'm used to sleeping on a hard bed.
Really?
What?
You're used to what?
Sleeping on a hard bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I mean,
I'm a burrito.
yeah, fair enough. I'll probably bundle up here in a little bit. I'm just... Damn, I have 1 bar of service. I don't even know if I can load this tennis match.
Jazz? Bro, do you hear that? Listen.
Or what?
Bro, listen. Wake up, please. Bro, wake up. Listen. Listen. 100%.
100%.
Is there somebody in here?
Hello? We have a set downstairs where we have some things against the door. So if it were to open, things would fall. It would alert us.
It's like a booby trap.
Yeah, booby. Anyway. You can come in here. James, is it you?
Scumbag.
Still want to put you in a suplex, you bitch.
Toss you out the window.
I hope James is like in an irreversible, like, it never ends. He's just constantly stubbing his toe, like every chance he gets.
He just like lives in a path of like doorways. He's just constantly stubbing.
You hear that, James? Does that piss you off? Come do something about it.
He sounds angry.
We got 3 hours before we have to leave, so do your worst, pal.
Bro, stop. Say that.
I'm sorry. Just kidding, stay away. That really did sound like clear-cut footprints, though.
Yeah, they really did. That's so clear. Bro, I'm so warm, I can't get up.
I'm not getting up.
James gotta come to us.
Yeah. Alright, good night, James. Good night, Chris.
Good night. Good night, James. Oh.
Chris, the door!
The door's closed! What the fuck?
What the? Oh my fuck!
It's my leg.
The door! Oh my god! Yo, get our shit.
Come.
What the fuck was that? Come on!
I'm coming! I can't see!
As they slept, Chris woke Jasko in the middle of the night to ask if he heard a voice like he did, but Jasko hadn't. After a few moments, the two of them decided to settle back down to sleep. As they did, they heard a movement, waking both of them up and causing them to scramble out of the property. By the Curb is a travel channel run by James and his partner. Most of their adventures are pretty straightforward, but the occasional one does go a little bit strange. This is one of those occasions. It started when James was sleeping alone in his van overnight and was interrupted by something strange that he could hear.
big old one. And you see a on the front, his father was a bit. His father, his grandfather, with a pippin and on the back. Did not work no one. I'm not the third door. I'm not the private race. I'm not a first is the English footballer. And now Reef, I don't know what it means. You see when you put on the dead people who you're supposed to look. Monster, I've never heard this one. I've got a new modern technology. You've got full shot like this on there. You're a cameraman, you're shutting out all that.
So I've got some nutter shouting outside van. Look at my shoes on. It's still there, look. It's coming back. So I'm just hoping that it'll get fed up and bugger off. So, I'm laid in bed, my hand's shaking, bloody hell. I'm laid in bed with my head up that end, and then there's a massive almighty bang. Absolutely scared the life out of me. I didn't know what I thought it was. I just thought it was some, like it was some drunk or something like that. So I pulled blind down slowly, because I've got CCTV, but they're all like misted up, so you couldn't see anything. I pulled blind down slowly, and there's a bloody face at the window. Then he wrote something up that window. I don't know, I'll have a look at that when it's light. So I've taken my table down, and I've got that. And I've just sat here probably for about 30 minutes listening to him shouting at Van. I was peeking at him through a window, and he sounded very threatening, going on about mental health issues and being stabbed in the head and all stuff like that. So you're thinking, oh God, we've got one here. But I think, I don't know. I'm saying I didn't feel as scared as I thought, but I did, probably. But I thought, worst comes to worst, I could get out and confront him. And it was probably one of them people that
you know, during the course of the day, just random nutter just shouting stuff that they're not that scary, but with that situation, because I'd just been shocked like that, my heart's still going. And then I thought I'd get in cab and drive off, but I'm facing wrong way. It's a dead end down there. So that's something to bear in mind in future. But that's the first time in 2 years. That is the first time anything remotely like that has happened. And I'm in the middle of nowhere, like near a farm. Well, you'll see, I don't know if it'll get on this vlog or whatever, you'll see where I am. I'm still not going to be negative about van life or all like that. As I said, it's first time in 2 years this has happened. But I think you should just take a little bit of precautions, like even just little things like thinking about what way you parked so you can get away quick. But I wouldn't have been able to get away that quick because all wind is steamed up in it, you know, with condensation. Anyway, I ain't getting back to sleep now. So I'm going to be knackered. Right, it's moved on, it's gone down there. I don't know if there's some more motorhomes down there that he's shouting at now. I think it's probably pretty harmless. That just freaked me out though, that. I don't know what to do. I don't think I've got enough space to do a U-turn here. I don't know if you can see him in distance. Another van's come and it's buggered off now. I don't know what's going on down there. I think there's some sort of, I don't know, farm or depot or something like that.
James woke up to a loud bang on the side of his van, waking him from his sleep. Slowly, he opened up the inside blind to see what was an intoxicated man's face pushed up against the glass. Frightened, James decided to stay quiet and lay low in the van to calculate the man's next moves. The stranger began to scream and shout towards the van and wrote a message on the cold glass. James stayed quiet for about half an hour or so, sat with a metal pipe, until the stranger cleared off into the night. James was unsure if the stranger was going to hurt him, but it was still a frightening experience. CJ Faison is another channel similar to Jasco and makes similar content to him. Here is a clip from one of his forest camps.
Now, obviously, if something comes up, it'll touch that. But what I'm gonna do, can you stop touching that, please? All right. We're gonna turn Spirit Talker on here, and what I want to get some answers. I know that the mob was a very big part of some of the evil stuff that went on here, but what else happened here? Like, is the Jersey Devil real? Okay, that's weird. All right. Touch that again to confirm if the Jersey Devil is real.
Doreen.
Doreen. Is the Jersey Devil's name Doreen? Touch that again one more time. If this is the Jersey Devil. Oh shit. Alright, I this could be all coincidence. Touch it again if this is Jersey Devil. Right now, do it. Okay. What the actual hell? Did I just move the tent? Hello? Hello?
Brown hair.
Brown hair. I'm turning this off.
Oh!
So I don't know if I'm going insane or what, but I literally feel like if that was not a real human being walking around my tent, that was the craziest paranormal evidence I think I've ever called.
This is one of those moments where I wish Dylan was here.
CJ entered his tent and began to communicate with the spirits through his devices, one of which started to repeatedly flash, signaling to CJ that something was definitely wrong. It was then that CJ started to hear movements around his tent. He turned all his equipment off and got his head down, making sure to lay low. Slowly, CJ pulled out his knife, ready to attack if there was a stranger there, but when he zipped open his tent, there was no one there. CJ decided it was best to get some sleep, but couldn't shake the sound of footsteps coming from around his tent. After one final search of the area, CJ realized that he was going to have to deal with the sounds all night. The men's life make videos as a couple where they explore different haunted forests. This is a night that they both definitely won't forget.
We'll go lights out for a bit. I think we should try an EVP session. We'll just stay quiet. I'm gonna put it down, and we'll kind of stay quiet a bit. I swear I got her talking over there. Did you hear that?
I heard that too.
Just like a girl or something.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Yeah.
What we got here?
Wait. What? I couldn't hear it from over here.
What the
What did it say?
Listen to this.
Here, wait.
Listen to this. It says out. It says out. It literally says out.
Oh my god. I heard that. Holy shit.
What do we do? You heard that clear as
I
day,
heard that
right?
clear as freaking day. There's like a second thing too, eh?
Is there?
So
It sounded like there was something else after the out.
Play it again.
I don't know how to work that thing. Right there.
I'm gonna have to review that. So we're gonna have to review that tomorrow because I can't really hear it, but I think I hear another gasp. I'm gonna be completely real. This is probably filmed a lot different than our normal investigations, but I'm gonna tell you guys, it's very hard to film in the snow and the rain. So I think at this point we'll set up an overnight camp and just hit the hay.
Yeah, I'm so down for that.
Like, it's actually getting pretty late right now, and
it's cold.
Just so we're not trekking through the forest and the snow, I just feel like we'll grab our cam, set up a camera in here, and then just see what we get at this point. Because we've already got like so much.
Yeah.
We got something in here. Got an EVP.
Claps.
It's crazy. Like, I don't even want to go out there right now.
Just grab the camera quick and come right back in.
I just had a weird nightmare.
What happened? What happened?
You feel electricity? What's that? You feel electricity?
Mm-mm. What was your dream?
Something was holding me still. Something was literally paralyzing me. I couldn't move.
Seriously?
Yeah. It's freaking me out, man. That is the last dream I wanted to have tonight.
Just cut the cord and try to go back to bed, baby.
Oh my god. It was like holding me down and laughing.
Laughing?
Yeah, my dream. Oh, I feel like I can't breathe.
You okay?
I think so, but that was fucking creepy. Oh my god.
As the couple settled down for the evening, the man placed down a device which captures sounds that the ghosts of the forest make. After a few moments, the device picked up a sound of a voice saying out, followed by something else which couldn't be deciphered. They decided that it was a good time to get to sleep and get some rest, but decided to keep out the device, but also leave their cameras on. As the night progressed, the man started to struggle to breathe and felt as if he couldn't move his head. He woke up and told his wife before returning to sleep and waking up early in the morning to leave the site. Even when he woke up, the man claimed that his face and muscles were feeling weird and that perhaps one of the spirits had gained control of his body. Tyson Piers is a self-proclaimed adventurer who one day found himself in the middle of a tornado.
Woo! Woo. Yeah, girl. Bon.
Nice. Attention, je vais recorder le poil. Je vois qu'il y en a de batterie qui me reste. They collected all those rocks. It's not time to build. Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
Well, I'm going.
Holy
What the hell? Oh my god.
Holy shit!
I'm going.
Oh, je pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, m'en va.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check!
Ouais, c'est sauvé.
Check!
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans.
Non, non, non.
En dedans, en dedans.
Je m'en vais.
Non, on peut pas, il est trop tard. En dedans. Reste en dessous! Tornado! Tornado! Stay low! Stay low! Stay low! Stay low! Stay! 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 Stay low!
Is it leaving?
No! Stay! 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 Oh, buddy! Stay! 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 Laisse-moi ball! Laisse-moi ball! Laisse-moi ball!
Guys, are we gonna die? Are we
Stay
gonna
low!
die?
No! No! We're good! We're good! We're good! Fuck!
No, we're dying. We're dying. We're dying.
No! Stay! Stay!
Fuck.
Shit, bro!
Fuck. Oh my god. Tice.
Stay! Stay!
Stay, Miguel.
Stay! Stay!
We're gonna wait until.
Holy shit!
No, guys, please, don't make me.
C'est good, on est good.
On est good? Oui, sûr. 100% sûr.
Please, God, please, please.
God, s'il vous plaît.
S'il vous plaît.
Oh my god, no.
Please, no. Stay low, stay low.
No.
Stay.
No.
Holy
Tice, please.
Stay. Please, God, please.
God, please. God, sorry. I'm like so blessed.
C'est good, on est good.
On est bon.
On est good. correct. On est correct, guys. On est good. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît, Paul. Please go.
J'ai fermé. I wanna die.
Non, restez en bas. Restez ici. Non, mais regardez pas dehors. Regardez pas. No. Yo, we never get this weather here. We never get that.
Please. God, please.
Holy my God, guys, you don't understand.
Oh no, God, please.
Stay here. Stay.
Please. God, please. How do you put this in the
Reste en bas, man. Toutes les arbres cassent. Les arbres? Non! On reste ici. On est safe avec l'arbre. L'arbre nous a tombé dessus ici. We're good.
On est good?
We're safe.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Oh, je prends les pouces avec les lettres.
Yo, là, je te comprends, man. Même moi, je suis juste à 2 pouces.
Moi, too. I'm holding it in.
On reste ici, man.
No, I don't want to die.
No, we're good. We're good, bro.
Wait, it's stopping. It's stopping.
No.
No, it's not.
Ça va passer. Ça peut pas être une autre fois.
No, oui, ça peut.
Oh, mom's gonna freak the out.
What do we do?
En plus, il faisait soleil.
Il faisait beau soleil. Ça hit out of nowhere. I don't get it. I don't freaking get it, man.
Broken dirt stuff.
Yo, I can't see. Let me go. Stay right here. Holy f. Oh my God.
Can we run?
Holy sh.
Can we go?
What the?
I'm running. Oh shit.
Yo.
Can we run?
No.
Why? No, I'm leaving.
No, if another tree falls on us, we're screwed, man. Look at the tree.
Oh my god, I'm dead.
What the heck just happened?
Can we run?
We're good for now. We're good. If it hits again, it's good. I got you, bro. I got you. Yo, parce que regarde, toutes les arbres ils ont tombé.
We need to check.
Except for that one.
God.
S'il vous plaît, man. S'il vous plaît.
Yo, pas dans that bush.
Je sais pas, yo, toutes les... Oh, the trees are gone. Oh, the trees are gone, man.
Can we run?
No. That tree is still up and going, so...
Please, God. God.
I'm... Oh my god! Oh my god!
The bikes are destroyed.
No,
we don't care.
no, basics sont gone.
We don't care about the bikes. It's our life.
No, it's our life now.
Over there.
Yeah, the tornado. Oh my god, the tornado's gone over there. Dude, we never get this type of temperature in Canada. Ontario, Hawkesbury. Stay low, man. My shelter hold up though.
I want to go home.
Hein? Mon shelter, qu'est-ce que je vous ai dit? Rentre en dedans, on va être safe.
No, I want to go home.
Oui, on peut pas sortir juste en cas si ça passe back.
Go, je vais pisser. Moi tout.
Parce que il y a trop d'arbres, c'est ça qui est dangereux.
Are we stuck?
Oh my god, man.
Are we stuck? I don't care if I'm this. I just want to. Bro!
C'est une fuck mad, man, qui vient de passer. On vient de survivre ça. On vient de survivre tout ça, là. Je pack ma shit.
Bro, ça, toi, ça s'en allait tomber sur moi.
Non.
Je te jure. Ça, c'est solide as Non, I swear on God.
Ouais, ça aurait pu snapper, Ma branche a snappé là, ça a snappé.
On vient juste de survive a tornado.
Dude, we survived a tornado. We need to go home. We need to go home now. Pack everything.
We're gonna have a lot of things to say at school.
No. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy crap!
Oh my god!
Look at that!
Hey, I'll put parkour mode 3000.
Okay, Biscuit, let's go. Oh my god! Attends, attention sur des gros arbres. Parce qu'il va mouiller fort là.
Go!
Let's go, guys. Oh my god!
Shit.
On peut même pas passer. Let's go.
We don't care.
Let's go. We need to find the trail. Watch for big trees. Allez pas proche des gros arbres. That trail is it. That's the trail. There's no trail.
Oh, that's parkour.
Man. Man.
No. Nah. You don't got it. Now it's time for us.
What? Let's go, guys. That trail. Oh no. Let's go. Oh my god! What? Yo! Ah, c'est même pas drôle. Holy crap!
What am I gonna tell my mom about? Nothing.
My god, bro! It doesn't end!
No, it never ends. Nothing ends.
Cam, laisse-moi en premier, bud.
Vas-y. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's it.
Ah oui. Vite, on passe ici. Good?
Yeah, good.
Go. Let's go. Clearing. Go. Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Thank you. Attention.
We're good. Mig! Oh, wait! Thank you, God!
Let's go.
Tante, merci à God. Thank you, God.
Je comprends pas, man.
Hey, thanks to you, man!
Je l'ai vu s'en venir, j'étais comme... C'est noir en là-bas.
That's not just rain.
No, that's not a thunderstorm. That's a tornado. Yo.
Thank you, God!
No.
Thank you, God, and thank you to you for your shelter, man.
Mon shelter, il hold up sur une tornade, man.
Ça, c'est ton téléphone, on l'aurait jamais dit. OK.
Une charge checké, hein? Une charge checké.
Tyson and the two boys he was with were building a den in the forest when out of nowhere, they received a tornado warning on their phones. Panicked, Tyson grabbed the 2 boys and sheltered the 3 of them in the den and under the cover of leaves and trees as a strong wind came into effect. After a few moments, the winds died down, at which point Tyson and the kids began to run with the only intention of making it out of the forest alive. Tyson kept the kids in close as they ran, but after a short bit of time, Tyson and the 2 boys made it back to civilization, safe and unharmed.
Oh my God! Oh!
Whoa, man! Midwest Ghost Hunter typically goes out filming haunted areas, but this was not one of his typical videos. It started when West arrived at the Red Bridge, a bridge haunted by a dead woman who had crashed her car.
The other side of the bridge. So I'm kind of wondering where this crash would have taken place. I'd imagine they would have had to have driven off somewhere over here, kind of to the side of the bridge, or maybe even over there on that side. I'm gonna make my way back up and do some thermal. Hello? I hear that there's a phantom lady that wanders this bridge. Could you come and speak to me? Not getting anything yet. Ma'am, could you show yourself on this bridge? Oh, whoa. What the? Whoa, that bridge just moved. I might be going crazy, but I saw that branch over there start swaying back and forth. I know it's windy, but it isn't that windy. Okay, I gotta check this out. It was this one, right here. That thing was just moving like crazy. I mean, it's one thing if like all of the brush was moving, but it was just that single one, isolated. How do you explain that? I mean, I don't know if like insects crawling on it, maybe? A bird? If you're a spirit and you just moved this tree here, could you move it again? No way! It just moved! I gotta look at this. This thing just moved again on command. And look at this. For all the skeptics out there, there is no fishing line, nothing. Uncut video. Holy crap! Okay. Dare I ask, could you move it a third time? Or heck, could you move something else? Like another branch? Or even this sign? This road sign here? Could you knock on it? Try to slap it with your hand. Really loud, like this. You will scare the crap out of me if you do that. That was crazy. Like, if it only did it once, I'd be like, eh. But it did it like right on command, right when I asked it. It did it a second time. Clear as day. Looks like we got a boater over here coming this way. I'm gonna step back and let him do his thing.
From the off, West could tell something wasn't right. He had noticed that there was one lone tree swaying in the breeze. Surely it was a sign.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a camera out here for a bit. I'm gonna leave and then come back later and see what other stuff can happen. But maybe just having a camera here and me being gone, maybe she'll do some stuff. Who knows? Whoa, I think I got something in that one. I caught another one. Whoa, there's a freaking mist right over here. And it's gone now. It's completely gone. Whoa. Holy moly, it was just right over here. And now it's completely gone. Who's over here? Could you tell me your name? Are you the lady that they talk about? I'm so sorry what happened to you. That's so tragic. Could you tell me how it happened? I got a weird feeling over here. I'm getting like a tingly feeling in my whole body. Whoa! I just heard a woman's voice. I couldn't tell what she said, but it sounded like it came from like under the bridge. Hello there. I heard you loud and clear. Are you underneath this bridge? I'm gonna try to get as far down here as I can. Hello? That's so weird. I wonder why she'd be down here. Oh my god. This is so freaking nuts. I'm literally hearing her voice echoing from down here. Ma'am, I hear you. Do you need help? Just like that. Complete silence. I think I'm gonna try a spirit box session. See if I can get any further communication. I have a device here that you could speak through. Could you come over and speak to me? Hello. I heard that. Are you the woman I heard earlier? I hear her voice trying to come through. Could you tell me your name? What's your name, ma'am? I know you're here. Why do you still haunt this bridge? Are you stuck here? In the river. It just said in the river. Are you saying that your body is in the river? Is that what you're saying? You just said something else. Drowned. She just said drowned. Did you drown in the river? Yeah. I am so sorry. That is horrible. That is horribly tragic. Is there anything I can do to help? Is there anything that I could do for you? What did she say? I couldn't make that out. Could you say that one more time?
Whoa. Dude, I just seen like a figure over there. It literally looked like somebody walking over there. There's nobody over there. Bridge. She just said bridge on here.
Are you on the bridge right now? I'm gonna shut this down.
I gotta get a good look over there.
Hello, is somebody over there?
Oh! Oh! Holy shit! That was loud. Oh God.
There's nobody out here. I'm the only one here.
Where could that noise? What could have caused it?
Hello? What the f***? There's like wet spots on the bridge. I do not remember those being there. And what's terrifying is that this is where I saw that figure walking. Hello? Doesn't help that my booster light is starting to die. I'm relying on my flashlight. I can hear you clanging around over there.
Oh, what the f? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm freaked out. I'm freaked out.
My booster light is dying. I'm on my last set of batteries. I think I had enough of this place.
On his camera, West caught a few blurry pictures of what looked like they could be spirits. As he walked around the bridge, West heard a female voice. Curious, he pulled out a machine to help him communicate with the woman. Shortly after, West started to wander across the bridge where he heard the woman's voice again, followed by a big splash. It was at that moment that West knew he had to get out of there. Omega is an Australian YouTuber who claims he just likes to see where things take him and his channel. But after this video, he'll be hoping things didn't work that way. It started when Omega arrived at Australia's biggest abandoned train tunnel.
I've got to find a place to set up camp though somewhere, and it has to be in the tunnel, so I'm going to venture in. From what I remember, there are little manholes throughout this tunnel. I think the thing that I'm mostly worried about is people coming up here. I mean, you don't know what kind of people come up here. I don't see any visible signs of like tagging or anything on the outside piece of the tunnel, but you just don't know. You don't know what kind of people are gonna come up and hang out in this tunnel, you know, in the night. And it is a Friday night here, so yeah, there could be anyone coming up here. Oh look, It's me long lost shoe. Okay, before we even go into the tunnel, as you can see, it's totally pitch black. It's too dark to go in there without any form or source of light. So that's the next thing we need to get out of the pack. Oh, there's my baby. This is my massive dolphin torch. It's a really good torch, as you can see. It pretty much shines right down to the end of the tunnel there, so this thing will do the trick, I'm sure. Alright Max, you ready for another adventure? Another overnight challenge? Poor Max getting subjected to all these videos.
What do you think you're doing to me, Omega, hey? With these YouTube videos?
Let's start wandering into this dark, gloomy tunnel and find a place where we're going to camp it out for the night. Alright Max, let's do this. You on the other side of me, Max. Man, look at this place. What if there's anyone at the end of the tunnel? Hello! Is anybody there? Man, this tunnel like goes forever! Hello! Is anybody down there? Hello! Isn't it great when you're doing cinematics on your own? You kind of got to come back and grab the camera. Man alive, I forget about this all the time. Just when I was in there finding a place to set up camp for the night, I realised there's no reception in there and I need to do a Google search on the time here in New Zealand so you know it's not a fake. So if you're looking at the screen there, you can see that's Google and that it's 6:03 PM. I'll just do the refresh button for you so you guys can see that. See? 6:04. No faking around here. It's something I'm actually proud of in my overnight challenges. I don't fake them. I know a lot of people on YouTube do fake them, which really sucks, but I'm not all about that. So we'll head back in there and start setting up camp. I've managed to secure myself a place to stay for the night. If you look here, it's actually an old manhole. It's what the tunnel workers used to use, obviously, when they were working on the lines and that. And when a train was coming, they would situate themselves in the manhole while the train goes past. And as you can see out here, it is totally dark now. The sun's gone right down. There's no more light left. If I turn my light off, now this is the freaky thing. When I turn this light off, it is totally pitch black and silent. You ready? Here we go. Wow.
The tunnel was long and pitch black. Omega couldn't see anything at all with his light off, but he was ready to stay overnight. It was 2 AM that Omega decided to go for a walk.
You guys want, I'm gonna wander down this way. You guys can see how far we go. Oh man, honestly. Max, stay with us. I have a backup camera if I really need to take more shots of this tunnel, but hopefully this one will last. Man, look at this, eh? Man alive. There's another manhole there, see? I'm staying in one of these manholes, as you know. Yes, alright, Max. I mean, I don't know what else to show you guys. I don't know if anything's gonna happen. I don't know if there's been any workers that have actually died in this tunnel or anything like that, so don't count on anything. I mean, it's literally 2 in the morning, so this is like the time that something's gonna happen, if something's gonna happen. I'll turn my light off. Like right here, I'll turn my light off. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I literally got the light on the camera, that's it. Oh man, this is pretty creepy actually. There's like nothing. It's like dead silence. Max. Sorry, I got to turn the light back on. There he is. I'll say it's really strange without the lights on. It's weird, man. Like you're underground in the middle of nowhere. It's strange. You don't know what you're gonna find down here. I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, if you look down there, like that's how far we are away from the entrance that we came in. Like it's pretty far. So yeah, I mean, 2 AM in the middle of over kilometre tunnel, I mean, and it's abandoned. I mean, what do you expect? It's pretty creepy. Like friends of mine have actually told me that if you're silent enough in this tunnel, and that's why I kind of stayed the night in this one, because I wanted to see if it was true. Look, there's another manhole as we approach it. There it is. There is another manhole, people. I was told you can actually hear the old trains coming through this tunnel. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if I believe in that stuff, but you know, that's what I've been told. When you stay the night in this tunnel, you hear the old trains going through here. Crazy, I know. I'm going deeper and deeper into this tunnel. Oh my gosh, it takes a while to load. There we go. 4:09 AM. Ridiculous. I'm gonna refresh that again. 4:10 AM. Well, what do you know? See, I'm here. I'm still chilling, and as you can see, the sign's right here, so everything's legit. I'm gonna try to get some sleep. We're gonna head back down into the tunnel and try wrap up with a little bit of sleep because I'm just so tired. This is really late for me, eh? And you guys know that in my my overnight challenges I do stay up late to prove to you the time. Unfortunately, I just get so overtired and I sound like a complete moron like I am now. We're gonna go back in. I'm sorry, but we're gonna go back in. We're gonna complete our overnight challenge. Yes, yes we do. All right, Max, let's go back in. Here it is. Woo, Max. Oh, my gosh damn tripod. I hear some sort of tune out of it. Max, come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Max. Who's that? Who's that, Max? What the actual? Can you guys hear that? Oh. Max, where is it? I don't know if you guys can hear this on the camera, but there's something. What is that? What the? Hello? What is that? Max, what is that? Hello? Is there somebody here? That's just creepy as... What the hell? Is anyone here? What is that? Oh! Max! Hurry up! Max! Max! Get me out! Okay, I need to be a bit more logical about this. Before I go into ghosts and ghouls, we need to remember Spooner's tunnel is open to easy public access. Whoever this was either not too keen on being spotted, or scarily waiting to pounce me. Something I don't quite understand is Max never barked to warn me like he usually would. I'm not the one that's too into ghosts and whatnot, but I do find this very strange. Also, what was that toy playing the happy birthday tune? Was this a stupid prank that person was playing to try and scare me away from the tunnel? Or was he trying to lure me in? My biggest question is, what was this person doing here and why? I'll let you guys answer this one, because I'm not so sure I want to know. One thing is for sure, I'm not going back in there at night anymore for quite some time.
After Omega's rather casual walk, he returned to his belongings where his dog noticed a strange children's toy playing music, and perhaps what could have been a person standing not too far away from it. Omega panicked and decided to flee from the tunnel and never return. Adventures with Wes normally posts vlog-style videos, but this video where he finds something strange in a tunnel would not be one he wants to remember.
Right, let's get him in. Let's get him in the water.
Oh, bro, what's that smell?
Oh, it's rank.
Can you smell that?
Fucking hell.
It smells like a dead fish or something.
Fucking flies everywhere.
Guys, there's literally flies all over the place. I'm not surprised.
Are they not flying ants?
I'm not surprised we're in a sewer pipe. But yeah, a freaking psychopath came out of this pipe.
Right,
no
yeah.
joke.
Chased her, didn't he?
Yeah, me and Danny was chased. He came out covered in blood, bro, with some crazy suit
Right, so
on.
if we get chased today...
Hello?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to go down.
swear to God, someone lives in that park, mate.
Nah, stinks too much, man. It's proper rotten, that.
Someone came out of that pipe and wanted to attack us.
I wish these flies would, buddy, go away, man.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh, bro, could you smell that? That stinks, bro.
oh nasty, man. Ugh. No. Smells like someone's like proper like fucking
smells like-
shit.
Bro! He fell over again.
Oh man. These
Oh.
oh fuck, wow! I nearly went in, man. I nearly had me then when you let go of that branch. I nearly fell over. Whoa!
You got a balance hit, bro.
What the fuck? Right.
Oh, God.
Oh! Why did he
guys,
move?
Here's the pipe.
Right.
Oh! Oh. Nearly fell over again,
Yeah. Right. Watch out, man.
Yo, check that bike!
Wow. Oh, I've been stung, man.
Check that bike!
Wow. Rusty.
Wow, guys, that is an old school bike right there.
Slippy this or what?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it stinks, man.
Ugh. It's like it's got worse.
Oh, it has got worse, bro. It's because we're like... Yeah, let me get my light on.
Whoa, man! Fucking hell, me foot's in the water! Oh, man!
In the pipe!
That stinks.
Oh my God. Oh, bro. What the hell? Oh. Guys, absolutely crazy as anything.
Oh man, that was grim. Hey, we
Body right now,
need to ring the police.
Crazy as anything.
We need to ring the police.
What?
We need to ring the police.
Have you got a phone?
No, I've not got a phone.
Get
Have
my
you got
phone,
one?
bro, ring the police.
Where is it?
Ring the police, will you?
Oh, that's
Ring the police,
stunk, that.
tell them we've found the body, bro. Ring the police. Ring the police right
That's
now,
what
bro.
that smell was.
Ring the police!
It was as he and his friend were exploring, they found what they were certain was a dead body. In a panic, Wes ran with his friend and decided the best idea was to call the police. Exploring with Bear returned for a second time to a location where he had dealt with some very suspicious and dangerous people, so he decided to try again. Things already seemed strange when he arrived and only got worse.
Whoop. Holy smokes, that was rocks. That sounded like a rock clank. Really close. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh. Oh. Crap. That's behind us. We just came from there. No, that was way too close. Way too close. I'm gonna try to get some distance from that. That did not sound like Nate. That was something did that. Man, I'm trying to walk really quiet. Oh man, the ground's frozen. I don't hear anything else. Oh my goodness. Man, that is close. That's close to the truck too. What could that have been? I'm gonna have to look at. I'm gonna have to go back on the camera. I'm like in freaking shock, sorta. I don't know what that was. That sounded like a rock hitting a rock clank is what that sounded like. Sorry if you hear my breathing. I got the camera like right in front of my face so I can talk. I didn't want to talk loud.
That is crazy. Right after I did the whoop, too. It was right after the whoop. There's no way. I can't wait to see if that came up. That had to come up on camera. That was like, it felt like it was right on us. This feels stupid. But I don't want to go that way. Let's see if this light helps. Does that help? What was that? I just seen something really weird move across. Oh my goodness, my hair's standing straight up. I could just be freezing. I just heard a voice. I know for a fact that was a voice. Oh. That was a deeper voice. Man, my nose is running. Oh, there's a light. It's not coming up on camera. It's way out there. I don't see it moving. It's just staying still. Oh, it just disappeared. It could have went behind a tree. That's like a swamp right there. What's that light? Oh, reflection. Man, this has a terrible feel to it. I know I heard a voice too. 100%. Did you guys hear that? Barking spider. That surely wasn't me. What is that? It's like glowing. Maybe it's a stake or something. Wow. Two paths. Oh, I hear something moving. Okay. Man, it is free. Ooh, this might be it. I think we found it. Now, last time there was like 3 or 4 deer. Let's see if we can see any deer. What is that? What is that? Oh, it just moved. What is that? Oh, it just moved.
At the beginning of the trail, he heard the rocks falling around him. Suspecting that someone was near, as he continued to walk along the path, Bear started to get a feeling of unease and vulnerability growing inside him as he walked along what was a beautiful view. It was as he approached where he got to the previous time and turned to look around where he saw a hooded figure. The figure didn't move at first, but after a few moments it did, causing Bear to sprint all the way back to his van. KS vlogs, films, videos of his day-to-day life and what he gets up to with the occasional stealth camp. This stealth camp, though, was sure to put him off for a while. It started when Kevin arrived in the hills of Shropshire.
well, in the van now, just having a coffee before doing something to eat. But yeah, I mean, this is, if you've not followed me or anything else, I mean, this is a micro camper I built out with a little Peugeot partner. I mean, it does sleep too and everything else. So, I mean, you can see, I mean, I'm not that much, but you get the front, you know, it's comfortable and that. So, leisure batteries and that, I'll put some descriptions up, some links all up there. So yeah, just thought I'd say that anyway. So, just having a coffee, do something to eat in a minute, and you'll see what I'm going to have in a minute. And yeah, go out in about half an hour, just have a quick wander around for sunset. Right, well, I was going to cook something because I've got loads of food down there. I bought some tuna and pasta and bits and pieces, but because it's a little bit later and where I am, because there's not that much around, because it is flat, but not flat if you know what I mean. There's a little walk up there. I've got about an hour or so to sunset. There's so much cloud in the sky, but there's lovely colours. So I thought, well, I did myself some cob, so I'm just having that. I mean, yes, in this you can still cook, I mean, in the small van and everything else. But yeah, I just can't be bothered tonight, because I'm here like maybe tonight, well, definitely tonight, and then probably tomorrow. It's just a little break, and just get me out and get me photography, because it's something I enjoy. And when you're like me with a spinal problem, that sometimes you can't do that much. I mean, like for 5-6 days, about a week or so ago, I just couldn't use my hands at all. I was dropping everything and things like that. So yeah, this is the reason for getting out. So yeah, I'm going to have a wander in a minute, just eat my little beef and cheese cob, and then yeah, we'll have a wander around.
All appeared to be a regular camp out, but that was until he settled down for the evening.
Back into the camper. And like I said, it's a lot easier to set the bed out when, you know, before it's dark and everything, because I go out, so it's not nice trying to fiddle around after you got back from a walk. But yeah, basically got back about 20 minutes ago, just been relaxing a little bit. So now just relaxing and that. Yes, I mean, as you can see, I don't think we've done this really before properly, but I mean, as you can see, yeah, it is a small camper, but I am over this side and you can get to in here. Like I say, the missus is in here sometimes, but not this time. But yeah, so now it is just enjoying an evening. I've got the tablet as my TV there, and that's just watching that, and yeah, be up in the morning for sunrise. Not too sure which way I'm going to go, probably down the other way in the morning. So, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video anyway, and that a bit more insight into the van this time. And again, hope you've enjoyed the pictures. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please think about doing it. Yeah, it just does egg me on for doing more of these videos and everything else, and that. So yeah, hang on. This may be one video depending on how much footage I've got. If not, it's going to be 2 videos. So if not, I'll see you next week and everything else. And again, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, and have a look at my other things, which I'll just link in here as well, the other trips that we've actually done. So again, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Quick update, it's just after 2 o'clock in the morning, and about 10 minutes ago, it was really weird, something woke me up, and it was pushing against the side of the car, and like knocking into it. It happened for a few minutes, so it woke me up, and it was really weird. I thought, you know, you always think as a car camping, camper van, whatever, it's kids, because there's 2 other camper vans, there's 4x4, big one next to me, and a Sprinter, I think, near the other side. But basically, you can hear now. I don't know if you can hear this. But yeah. The car with the keys has been shaken. Now, I think basically it is, there's sheep here as well as there's horses. So I don't know, but yeah, something weird. I ain't getting out of the car. because, I mean, high up, it's pitch black out there. It is, I think it is.
After Kevin had filmed his outro, he heard something pushing up against the side of the van. Unsure of what it was, Kevin kept quiet and low down until it had settled. In his head, he thought that logically it was a sheep, though possibly it could have been something more sinister. Gel Builder is another Australian camper who had to deal with a rather interesting interaction on his camp out in his local forest. With his tent set up and some food in hand, Gel decided to start to settle down.
It's from my last stealth camping video. Oh, why don't you do what Steve Wallace did? Camp in the middle of a roundabout. You know, that is actually a very dangerous thing to do. Just think about it for a moment. Your stealth camp has set up a little place to sleep the night in the middle of the roundabout. And you get some crazy hoon, some car, some truck. For God knows what reason, it accidentally just goes right through that roundabout. Guess who he's going to clean up? Not just the bushes, he's going to clean up whoever is stealth camping inside that roundabout. Not really the wisest thing to do. However, there are a load of other places to do some stealth camping. Logan City, it's amazing. There's so many places where you can actually just lay your head and no one will know that you are there. Yeah, let's see what places I can find. There'll be some interesting places. There'll be some little bit more tame places. This where I am is a little bit more tame, but as soon as this light goes out, it's pitch black here and it's actually going to be really, really peaceful. Compared to where I stealth camped last week, man, you could hear cars, you could hear the traffic. And compared to when I stealth camped at Esk on my Brisbane Valley Rail Trail, oh gosh, I camped under a bridge. Don't ever sleep under a bridge if you can help it. Honestly, you won't get any sleep. Look at this, flame's almost out. That means it's almost bedtime. Still some heat coming out from this, eh? This is fantastic. So we're going to hit the hay, hopefully have a good night's rest. Once again, I'll just show you my setup. I have here a ultralight wide sea inflatable mattress, sleeping bag, stinky socks. Actually, they're not stinky, they're pretty good. Trekology pillow. Once again, this is great. I'll do a separate video on this and the new chair and a few other things coming up very soon. Tonight, just in this environment, I've opted to leave my shoes inside rather than outside. The reason being is this area is actually, there's a lot of spiders crawling around. Last thing I want to do is wake up to having a nice big bush spider that's in there that could be poisonous. I've had my fair share of spiders and getting a poisonous bite from them and having an anaphylactic reaction. Yeah, I'm just keeping them inside for tonight. Someone commented the other week, hey, you're practicing to be homeless. I said, practice makes perfect. It's all about that hashtag hobo lifestyle. Look, I'm just having a joke. Homelessness is a very real issue all over the world. Here in Logan City, homelessness is also a big problem. And there are people legitimately, due to current financial crises and rental shortages, they are doing it tough. And so I really do feel for them. And I don't mean to make light of their circumstance or their situations, but they're trying to do the best that they can do. And you know what? They find a part of Logan City and they set up a tent, they set up some little shelter, and they make the best that they can do. In any instance, also, it's just good to get out and just experience what it's like just to be out in the bush for a night or two, you know, just do a couple of manly things. Anywho, that's it. Let's hit the hay and have a good night's rest. Catch you in the morning.
buddy.
Here's Johnny!
Seriously, what are you doing here again? You're gone.
Oh my god.
Wakey,
wakey. POV.
Seriously.
Ooh. Did someone get a bit scared with those rocks getting thrown?
I did hear that. How'd you get here?
So I get challenged by a guy again, and check out who it is. It's my crazy son again. He came here right in the middle of the night.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it, all right.
Oh, you got scared?
Yeah, I kind of felt, what the heck? It's like 11:30 at night.
You think your stealth camping days have been over?
Mate, I got no idea how you found me. This is great.
In the middle of the night, someone with a camera approached his tent and started to act strange and suspicious around the site. It was when Jell left his tent to see what it was that he realized it was his son, who was trying to scare him, and it almost worked too.
Okay, come with us.
Camper Vibe normally makes upbeat, happy camping videos, but these 48 hours outside were 48 hours in hell. She arrived in a small woodland area in Pluckley, England, and the first evening started off strange.
Oh, bollocks, that's a meatball. You only get a few in there. Alright. Don't judge me, there's only about 4 in here. Maybe 5. You can't waste good balls. Anyway, not bad at all. Could have done with a bit more in it, mind. Now pudding is not that glamorous either. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. A Cadbury's Pot of Joy. Yogurt, basically, chocolate yogurt. There is a lot of noises in these woods. Where's my spoon? It's getting cold. Oh! Get that fire going, I think. Now the rain, I think the rain stopped. Or it stopped enough for a fire anyway. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. Don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming. That temperature's definitely dropped now. I've had to put my woolly hat on and everything, but this is ideal. Honestly, I've never known the woods with so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes. There's a lot of planes. There's like this weird... Well, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm tired, so I'm going to let this burn out in a bit, sit here and enjoy a fire for a little while, and then, yeah, head to bed. The hammock's really comfy, thank God, so I should sleep well, I would think. Where's my big beam? What was that noise? This is definitely odd. I've got no idea if you guys heard that or not, but honestly, I don't like it, I'm going to be honest. It's not deer, like I know what deer sound like, I've spent so much time with deer.
light on because I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty convinced there's been a person or persons. What the fuck? I've never wanted the morning to come as much as I do right now. That's just the owls. I didn't want to turn the light on earlier because I swear to God that was footsteps. That's just the owls though. This is definitely the scariest night I've ever had in a tent. I'm sure I can still hear footsteps. And trains.
It was as she was sitting around eating her food that Camper started hearing sounds of either a child shouting or a bird, but it sounded more like a human voice. In the middle of the night, the sounds continued and started to disturb her sleep. She wasn't sure how much longer she wanted to stay there for. The repeated footsteps in the early hours of the morning made her positive that someone was walking around the site, stalking her. And the second night wasn't much better.
My current view as a lookout over camp. As you can imagine, knowing what I know now, being alone in the woods is a little bit eerie. I just want to quickly show you one thing. I think I got a shot of it last night in my petrified state when I was trying to be quiet. Let's see if I can find it in the dark. There's camp way over there, and as I came around the corner when I was walking about last night, tell me, oh focus, tell me that that doesn't look like a child's face or two children. So as I came round, I had my head torch on and I walked like that and literally just jumped out of me. Scary shit that is. And it is definitely cold now. I don't know if you can see all that smoke. Lovely by the fire though. This is why I don't want to get into bed yet. I want to sit out, chill, trip over my guy lines and enjoy the fire.
There was a tree that looked like there was a face engraved in it, stumped right by the campsite. But once, like the day before, she woke up the next morning perfectly fine. Black Crag loves a good hike and expedition out, but this one definitely made him rethink his channel. Craig decided to camp out in a large field of land to try and encounter the ghost Spectral army of THRLL, a group of ghost soldiers rumored to roam the hills at night.
All right then, young Finn, what we got for you? We've got some meat-like substance. Right, I'm going to dump this on this little bit of rock here. Oh, that looks good. It does actually look pretty good. You made short work of that, didn't you? Somebody's very hungry. All that ball play. Sit. Beg. In fact, down. Roll over. Roll over. Good girl. Ah, good girl. Oh, yes, that's a good girl. Right. Whew. Butties. Trying to get these butties in before the sun goes. There's a whole load of high-level cloud just moving in. So it's going to get a bit chilly in a minute, I think. Wow, that is crazy. Look at the size of that thing. Jeez. Get off. All right, it's 8:30 and I thought I'd have a little wander along the hill ridgeline. There's the tent there. Obviously a little cairn as well. So the sun, yeah, it's not far off the dropping behind that hill now, and it has dropped a little bit in temperature. This coat is a little bit overkill. I definitely don't need this coat at the moment, but I do need the pockets because I've got all my paraphernalia in it. So yeah, I'm going to have a little wander along and see if we can see this flipping ghost army, because, you know, I've come all this way. I want to see some spectral action. Oh, you know, I didn't bring my camera. I didn't bring it because I thought, well, it's supposed to be wall-to-wall sunshine tonight and tomorrow. Total blue sky. I thought, oh, I hate those kind of days for photographs, but that would be such a nice shot, wouldn't it? Really nice with this grass and the soft light on the Swaledale. Where's my dog? There she is. Isn't it lovely? It's cotton grass. Absolutely beautiful. Right. Let's crack a second one open. I've only got two.
The views from the summit were very pleasant, and on first impression you would assume there was nothing strange about the hill, but it was as it got dark that the strange activity began to take place.
Night vision mode. Got the infrared on, and I probably look very, very strange, but I can't see anything now. It's kind of weird looking probably in this. There's still quite a bit of light in the sky there, but in terms of on the ground, it's very dark. You can see Finn though. Yeah, so I've not seen anything. I've not seen a single, not even a single soldier. Nothing, absolutely nothing. So that's okay. I think I'm going to head back to the tent now and settle down, get a little bit of kip, hopefully not get woken up in the night. I think it's going to be a very early start in the morning because it's going to get very light soon. Not long at all. Oh, what the hell? There's a bloke stood next to my tent. What the That is absolutely scared the out of me. I'm not kidding you. Walking down there, coming back towards the tent, talking to you guys. I'm telling you right now, there was somebody stood right here. Oh, I'm not kidding you, the hairs on my arms are stood up. My skin is crawling. Right there. Finn's just oblivious to me. Right, there's no way I'm staying here tonight. No way. I can't stay here. I'm gonna have to pack a tent up and go in the dark. I mean, I've kind of looked in this grass here to see if someone was about, you know, like doing a prank or something. But there's no one in here, and I would have heard them move off. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is terrifying. I don't want to go near the tent. It's just a little bit lighter over here for some reason. Oh, what to do? I mean, it could just be some around here, you know, just winding me up, knowing that there's someone up here. I mean, I did get spotted by several people coming up, so it could be someone trying to prank me, but I would have heard them. I would have seen them move off, and I would have heard them move off. Unless they're in the flipping tent. Unless actually I saw them in front of the tent and they've climbed in. I would have heard the zip. I would have heard that go. So, sorry, my head's gone now. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to have a think. Just looking around and stuff. Right. Let's get in the tent. I just want to make sure there's nobody in here. Someone out here. Don't know why I'm using this if you can't see a damn thing. Right, Finn. Should we get inside? Come on, in you go. Okay, we're in the tent. honestly, I don't know what the hell I saw then. I don't know whether I saw, maybe it might have been my imagination now. Honestly, I don't know, but flipping heck, that really spooked me. Really, really spooked me. We're just gonna try and get a bit of kip and see how we get on. Fins down. To be honest, I don't think I'll get any kip at all. I'll be just paranoid all night. I mean, there's still quite a lot of light outside, and I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just saying this. There's still quite a lot of light outside, and I'm just half expecting a silhouette to go past. I'm just hearing loads of noises, and I know you hear loads of noises anyway when you're in the tent, because the tent's flapping and there's bits of grass against it, and there's all sorts of weirdness, but I'm completely spooked. Anyway, we'll see how we get on.
As Craig was heading back to his tent, he noticed a dark, shadowy figure around the edge of his tent, but as he got closer, the shadow disappeared. Craig started to panic. He didn't want to spend the night there anymore, but he had no other choice. In the morning, he woke up to the sound of birds chirping, a beautiful sound that made him question what it was that he actually saw the night before.